What's up, my YouTube family? I would like for y'all to like, subscribe, and share this video. We're going to be talking about a topic that has been among the most talked about. We're going to talk about the most talked about topic in the anime versus cartoon world. We're comparing, well, what if the Naruto world invaded the Avatar world and vice versa? So in this video, we're going to go over their magic systems, individual characters that are going to be very important, along with the economies and political structures that each nation will have. This will be the five great nations of Naruto world versus the four nations of Avatar world. Hope you guys are excited. Now, let's get into the most important part to me, the magic system. So, Naruto world has a complex magic system that's, you can argue that Avatar Last Airbender has a more simplified version, but overwhelmingly, to be honest with you guys, Naruto world has a much more powerful magic system. And not only can use water, fire, earth, air, and lightning, it can use multiple different other techniques and jutsus as well. Now, when we talking about Naruto's magic system, it's important to know what it's called: ninjutsu, taijutsu, and genjutsu. Now, ninjutsu is somewhat similar to magic in its capabilities. Not exactly like magic, but it's somewhat similar. So, in Naruto, ninjutsu is the mystical ninja techniques using chakra for physical effects like fireballs or water dragon, or the transformation technique or the substitution jutsu. It's basically essentially the fuel of their magic system, where they use it for forms of combat or distinct jutsus like genjutsu, and even also to help strengthen their taijutsu, which is their physical form of fighting, often requiring hand seals and the use of elemental natures, but even more advanced than that, even some forms of energy and chakra based attacks as well. Within Naruto, he's famous for his signature Rasengan, and also using it to power his Sage Mode, making ninjutsu one of the most powerful magic systems in the anime verse. Now, the Avatar magic system, as I mentioned earlier, is a little more complex than Naruto's world magic system. So the Avatar world, only the Avatar can use all the elements in their subsidiaries. So, say for instance, waterbenders obviously can bend ice and do blood bending. Earthbenders can not only bend earth but also bend metal and anything with earth in it. Airbenders bend air, evidently, and they also have a special ability to fly if they're spiritually gifted enough. And also firebenders and lightning bending. So also it's important to note a major difference between the Naruto ninjutsu system and the Avatar's bending system is most of the benders cannot use their bending if they're not around their elements. So say for instance, if you have a water bender in a desert or somewhere they're not near. So yeah, if you have a waterbender who is not around their source, or earthbender who is not around any earth, say for instance they're on a wooden ship or they're in some place with like too pure metal with no earth impurities, they would not be able to use their bending, as opposed to in Naruto world where you could use wind, water, fire, lightning, and any other jutsu, whether they're elemental based or based on other probabilities, such as the Shadow Clone Shuriken jutsu. You can use them at will any place as long as you have chakra, or something like medicine pills, like the ones with Choji had fought Jirobu. that would give you more chakra, even if you're low on it. This gives them a complete advantage in any invasion or any defensive operations. If you have large parts of anywhere that requires you to have specifics in place for you to win, this gives the enemy a chance to take advantage of something that's a weak point. Now, obviously, a waterbender could do something like carry around a container of water or a gourd or something, but earthbenders a little bit different. You can't carry around large slabs of stone. Now, this is my personal favorite part of the video where we actually dive into what would an actual war look like if either side invaded each other and tried to conquer the other. Now, after some intense debate online and from research I conducted from multiple websites and power rankings, including videos you can find here on YouTube, it appears overwhelmingly that Naruto World would win indefinitely, and it would not be close. Now, the reason I say it would not be close, before I show you the animation that I created portraying the war, is one, the ninjutsu system in Naruto is much overpowered. Not only do they have the benefit of being able to use ninjutsu at will with elements or any other techniques and abilities that they have, they also have the benefit of Kekkei Genkai, and their medical ninjutsu is far superior than any healing capabilities we've seen in Avatar The Last Airbender or in Legend of Korra. And also, I do want to point out, I did do a comparison. If we're comparing Legend of Korra World versus like Boruto World, for instance, again, Naruto World would cream them and crush them. They're more technologically advanced in Naruto World or Boruto World than they are in Legend of Korra or Avatar The Last Airbender. So not only do the ninjutsu users have the benefit of using their elements and any other powers or abilities they may have, such as summoning jutsu, chakra scalpels, or special Kekkei Genkai like Choji, Ino, and Shikamaru, or Itachi, or the Byakugan, or any other Kekkei Genkai such as Haku's with his Demon Ice Mirror Jutsu. They also have the benefit of having better medical advancement and being a militarized state already. They're prone to wars. And not only are they prone to wars, we've seen multiple times throughout Naruto and Boruto that the five great nations are willing to come together for a cause and make negotiations and make treaties, especially when everyone comes to benefit, such as when the first Hokage made the first Kazekage meeting with each of the villages. At least they've shown they were willing to communicate and work with each other. That is another big benefit that Naruto World just has that Avatar World just doesn't have. Their leaders are willing to make negotiations, make treaties, and work together. We've seen it in the war arc in Naruto Shippuden, and we've seen it throughout the multiple meetings the Kazekages have had in the past. And we see it in Boruto World where they're basically nearly all five nations. They work together and cooperate and have created an era of peace and stability since the Fourth Great Shinobi War. Avatar World, it took them 100 years just to get their things together, and based off one person, the Avatar. The entire time Aang was trapped in an iceberg, the Water Tribe and the Earth Kingdom didn't think to work together to defeat the Fire Nation. And on top of that, while we're talking about the Fire Nation nearly smoked the whole planet. They did a genocide against the airbenders, and not only did they do a genocide against the airbenders, they had completely almost obliterated the Southern Water Tribe, and they almost took over the whole world. They succeeded in taking Ba Sing Se and effectively defeated the Earth Kingdom, a nation 100 times their size. And they also did two genocides, essentially, in trying to wipe out the Avatar. One of the four nations almost took out all the others, which has never happened in Naruto World. Even though many people talk about how the Leaf Village, Konoha, the Land of Fire, is overpowered, it was still never to the extent where they could dominate the entire planet or conquer the whole continent they were in. They always still had rivals from other villages who could give them a hot run for their money or even defeat them, such as in the case of the Land of Lightning with the Hidden Cloud Village always being their rival. So not only is there a large power imbalance on an individual level, but on a nation level, frankly, Naruto World has them outclassed in their militarism, politics, and their talents and special capabilities. And the fact that they were able to advance so quickly in Naruto's lifetime during the Boruto era, shown that they are heavily adaptable and technology capable of outclassing anything we've seen in The Last Airbender or Legend of Korra. So that's an important feat as well to note before we dive into the animation of what actually happens. But let me know in the comment. Let me know if it's something that I missed or something that you wish I went over in the video. And let me know your opinion. Do you agree with me? Did you disagree with me? Is it somewhere in the middle? But here goes the animation.
You'll be crushed. You're outnumbered and outmatched.
Yeah, I've got plenty of tricks left.
Well, I hope you guys liked the video. And remember, like, subscribe, and share so we can help this channel grow. And as I improve on my editing skills and animation creation, please let me know in the comments how you felt about the video, my commentary, and what we went over. And I do plan to make more in-depth videos like this one, and also do some gaming and other forms of review and entertainment. Thank you for watching.